Hello everybody, welcome to episode number 9 of the Chunk Locked Ironman account. Today we're continuing our journey after rolling in our previous chunk, Seth Grown's farm, which basically unlocks a bunch of quests for us. So far in this account, 8 episodes in, 10 chunks in, I believe, we haven't been able to complete a single quest, but in this chunk we have to complete buyers and sellers. We have to complete Cook's Assistant. We have to start from Tiny Acorns mini quest. We have to start Recipe for Disaster. We need to complete the Sheepshearer mini quest. That's a mini quest in RS3, interesting. And we had to do an achievement that's just entering Fred's farm, which should be pretty simple. So without further ado, let's get started with our chunk and our questing. Right in, we're gonna go enter Fred's farm. And we're gonna here looking for the egg. There's supposed to be a, yep, there we go, super large egg. That's the special egg for Cook's Assistant. And now this priced dairy cow gives us this priced milk that we need, top quality milk. With those two, we can go to the cook, go through some dialogue for him, and complete Cook's Assistant. This is different than old school. In old school, you can just get any egg, any milk, any flour, but here they did it, so you have to get like this specific flour, the specific egg. I don't know if I really like it, to be honest. I think I prefer just being able to give him whatever, but it makes sense. And then we can talk to him again. And then go through the dialogue of him being a complete incompetent chef to start Recipe for Disaster. We cannot do anything in Recipe for Disaster. We need like an Eye of Newt and a couple of different things. A Fruit Blast and different things. I guess Dirty Blast, but we cannot get the Fruit Blast for that. So that's gonna be not backlog, but we can only do up to step 1 there. So we're just starting the Recipe for Disaster quest and we're leaving the chef on his own until we get more chunks. Okay, now we're back at Fred's farm. And apparently we need to do shear only the black sheep, which to me it looks pretty annoying. There's only 2 black sheep in the pen. So after a few minutes of getting the full inventory, we just go to the Lumbridge Castle, into the spinning wheel to make the 20 balls of wool, and back to Fred. Few minutes, quick quest, easy peasy. And now this next quest I've never done. This is not an old school quest, buyers and sellers. Something about a thieves guild. Honestly, the Thieves Guild looks pretty disappointing. I'm hoping that it'll improve or something. But yeah, I didn't really listen to his explanation. And then we just started the quest here. We apparently need to steal a chalice from Father Ernie. Speak to Robin here, who's gonna help us. Basically tells us what we need to do. Then we go to Father Ernie. We light a fire, and here I kind of struggled because I tried to pickpocket, but couldn't pickpocket him, so I talked to him. And you have to basically let him know that there's a fire, so he cannot just know that by his own. After that, you pickpocket, you steal the chalice from him, and you open the very nice display case. And bam, perfect. That didn't work, so we now just hand in the chalice, and that's it. That is buyers and sellers. The rewards were pretty disappointing, I'm not gonna lie. Just a little bit of thieving XP, but we're already like 69 thieving. So yeah. We don't really care about it. And we're just starting the Tiny Acorns mini quest. We can't do anything about it. I tried to check, but the mini quests don't give any hints, so I checked the wiki, and yeah, we need to go to Barrock, and we don't have Barrock yet, so we can only do up to step 1. And believe it or not, that's our chunk. And up to the chunk roller we go. Here we are in the chunk roller. We have now 10 chunks to roll from. This is getting pretty interesting. If we hit either 6 or 7, we're hitting some pretty big dead chunks. But first, we completed Buyers and Sellers. We completed Cook's Assistant. We started the Tiny Acorns mini quest. We started Recipe for Disaster. We completed the Sheep Shearer mini quest. And we completed the achievement of entering Fred's farm. So now, before we continue with the chunk roll, I think it's been a while since we last went up to what we need to complete each chunk. So let's just see what each chunk unlock. If I were to roll chunk 1, that'll give us access to the agility course, and we need to do one more step in the feud quest. So nothing too big. Chunk number 2, the Shanty Pass. Gives us the ability to start the tourist trap and do two achievements, so nothing too major there. Nothing too major. Chunk number 3, let's see, that's like the church thingy. Okay, we need to unlock sacrifice ability, we need to unlock the Sithard. Basically a Sithard set from the quest. Okay, so we need to do the quest and then get a bunch of different achievement and abilities that I'm guessing you get after finishing the quest from the church. Okay, so that shouldn't be too long then. Not too many skills there. Chunk number 4, I guess we just need one achievement there. Nothing too major if we were to roll it. Chunk number 5, nothing at all. Just we're able to access the agility course, but we don't have any agility requirements. So interesting. If we were to roll chunk number 6, this one's a death chunk because it will unlock the wizard's tower. Oh boy. So if we roll chunk number 6, we might have to make some exceptions because we have to get like 100 something rune crafting and thieving. So this unlocks divination. We make an anchovy pizza. We need to make a pure essence rod. That's like 80 crafting from like leather in the catacombs. That's not gonna happen. We're gonna have to think about something there. Make a divine tree and then elder logs. That's I think 90 wood cutting and fire making. That's pretty steep. Crumble undead. Talk to that guy. That's 50 prayer. That's pretty bad. The hungry hood's really bad. 106 rune crafting. The master mage had like 106 thieving or something. So if we roll the chunk, we're gonna have to make some exceptions because with my current way to train thieving, for example, it's gonna take months if not years to get 106 with like my best training methods doing the 4 saves I have. We also need to get Black Blade Body, Black Gauntlet, a bunch of quests, Mist of the White Land, Rune Memories, Rune Mysteries, Beneath Cursed Heights. There's just so much here. God Emissaries Combat, Skilling, no idea what that is, oh boy. So that's a true death chunk there. That might end the series. If we roll chunk number 7, what the hell is this? What? Draenor has all this? So we get War's Retreat, Ghostly Soul. So I guess that's like a fishing and cooking requirement, wow. Ghost Impling, yeah, that's not something we're gonna do. We already said that Implinks are not gonna be something we take into consideration, so 6800 requirement, that's not happening. Oh, okay, so the reason is because this chunk unlocks Necromancy. So that might be a dead chunk because I have no idea how Necromancy works or what I have to do. But you know, it should be pretty fun. So hopefully, I'm hoping to run number 7. I don't want to roll the Wizard's Tower Draenor chunk. So I'm guessing that set's like a Necromancy set. Do a couple quests. I'm thinking that's like quests as well, quest steps. Just a lot of quests and holy crap. A lot of achievements. I'm guessing Necromancy related. Okay. Well, that might be fun. I've never done Necromancy before. So yeah, we'll see. Hopefully, maybe we'll roll 7. Chunk number 8. I don't think there's much here. make a mithril bar. We already have the level, so we'll just get a mithril lore and do it. Not a big deal, and a couple achievements. That's just a pretty easy chunk. Chunk number 9, there's nothing there, because if we roll it, I can only access it from the cow pen. I cannot access the mine area, where we would have to get like some addy or something. So yeah, that will be basically a free chunk. And then chunk number 10, that also gives us elder logs. So that's also 90 wood cutting, fletching, and fire making, I believe. And then a bunch of items and mini quests. Okay. So let's see what happens. That's chunk number 10. And here we go. Let's pick our chunk. And of course we roll chunk number 6. Oh my god. This is the worst thing that could have happened to this account. 55 cooking's nothing, 80 crafting. That's not happening with leather drops. 90 fire making, 90 fletching, 78 magic. Those are not too bad, 50 prayer. But here's the thing. 105 rune crafting, 106 thieving. That's not going to happen. I barely have time to play, maybe 3 hours, 4 hours a week. Like, that's gonna take years for me to complete. So I'm gonna put it out to you, everybody that might be watching the video. How would you like me to proceed on this? I can do the fletching, fire making, wood cutting grind, that's fine. You know, magic, sure, whatever. It's gonna take a long time, but we can do it. But the rune crafting and thieving, I think that's too much. So I'll put it out to the viewers. I'll let me know in the comments what I should do. Is it okay if I backlog and just continue playing? Maybe we have to get like a level every time I roll a different chunk, just so we can eventually get to it. Let me know what you think. But yeah, if I were to do this chunk, this is gonna take me years. And yeah, I don't think that this would be the end of the series. So let me know your thoughts. Thank you very much for watching. And we rolled the true death chunk. So yep, I'll see you all in the next video.